Alright, how's it going, guys? From Down Under here, and today we've got a battle between Beast and Man. It's the Greenskins taking on the Empire. So let's look at my units first. I'll be going as the Greenskins, I forgot to mention that. But let's check out the units that I have first. So we'll go into the top-down menu, the battle map, this view, I can't remember what it's called. We have, starting from the left, which is would be our right flank, is the Arachnarok spider. So the gigantic spider with the goblins on it with the archers. Behind them we've got the Orc Biggins, just foot infantry. They're not mounted on boars. At the front we've got our Orc Ara boys. So they're the heavier archer type. Then we have the Night Goblin archers, the fanatic versions. Sitting in behind them in the center is the Night Goblin fanatics with 3 units of them. They're leveled up a chevron. Behind them we've got the Savage Orcs, also leveled up, and we have another line of archers, the Savage Orc Arrow boys, and behind them also is our Orc Shaman, our giant monster. You can't have a greenskin army without one, and the Great Axe Infantryman, so one of our heroes. On my left flank, our right view, I have the Forest Goblin Spider Archers just to harass a little bit. Also got the Savage Orc Big Boy, the Savage Orc Boar Boy Biggins. There we go. It took a few times to say it. 2 units of them, and right at the back we have the Black Orcs, so the Great Axe Infantry. We'll have a little better look at them, just so you can see. Just a quick look before we get on with the battle. And of course there's a spider going through. Actually this view is better because the sunlight's hitting you on this side. So just a quick little look over the army, see what we've got. And now there's the spiders there. I haven't actually played with these units before, but so this will be a first for them. And now looking at my opponents, what they have. So looking on their right flank, our left view, they have at the front some swordsmen. So they've got 1, 2, and they've got great swordsmen. So they've got 2 units of great swordsmen and swordsmen. 3 units of great swordsmen. And 1 swordsman infantry unit. So I'll show you the differences between them in a minute. Halberdiers, another great swords infantry, another halberdiers, and great swords, halberdiers, great swords, halberdiers. So the halberdiers, the benefit of having halberdiers, even though I don't have many cavalry units, is that they are good against large units, and that being my giant. So that'll be the and the spider, of course. So that'll be good to counter those. At the rear they have the wizard and the witch hunter. So the wizard is the hero unit, the general unit in this battle. He's also got some demigryph knights, so 3 units of them. They're very heavy cavalry and they look swish, so I'll show you what they look like in a minute. And pushing up further in the field, he's got some outriders, and which are the missile cavalry. So I thought they were called the pistoliers, but maybe they're a different unit. So let's have a little bit of a better look of them. So there we are. Here's his outriders. I think the pistoliers are the cheaper versions, that's right. Yeah, they don't have the rifle, they only got pistols, as the name goes. And let's have a look at these demigryph knights. We might actually just put in slow-mo to get it started. Now we'll put it in normal. So quite heavy cavalry, beautiful design, yeah, which is great. And here they go. So we're off to a flying start. Now I'm about to sneeze, that's why I'm sounding a bit funny at the moment. Spider is off to a bit of a movement. We have already moving out the spider archers, so they're going off to harass the outriders. Also got the biggins moving on their boars, chasing them. Then they've also got their demigryph knights coming in. So I've sent the black orcs in and another set of the cavalry there just to harass this, so they don't go flanking us. Because this army is a little bit vulnerable to the flanking at the moment, since they're in such straight lines, and I don't have anything really heavy on this side. Yeah, so The spider is off charging him. Probably should have held back a bit on the charge, but that's alright. We'll see what happens. That's it. Smash in there. And push him away. That's brilliant. So off to a flying start there, but he's got those, like I said, he's got the halberdiers in there, and they are good at taking down large infantry, but they've also got a morale deficit because they're afraid of the big unit. Slowly walking in there with his big belly and big tree stump club is my giant, so let's see him smash. Archers are already firing in there. Bam. They've casted a spell on him, so he's had to vomit all over him. They've made him sick. Soon they put another spell on my big giant spider, and here come the boys, the big uns. Get in there, men, or orcs. Just smashing them away. That's good. But they're also heavy infantry, so they should be able to hold their own quite well against my heavier infantry. Now we've got our lighter infantry running into their heavy infantry. So they only have heavy infantry. They didn't get any light ones, but the budget was allowed for that. So I just wanted to have variety. Ooh, I forgot to show you the big stomp that the wizard can cast down. They're putting another spell there as well. I think that's going to be a lightning. Is it a lightning bolt or some kind of a starfall or something? I don't know what it's called. But yeah, that stomp is fairly powerful, and this happens even. I don't know how I'm triggering this, but this happens, and they just swing their little ball and chain around and smash everyone out of the way. Which looks great. See, and there we go. They've taken down the spider, so they've just needed all those halberdiers to push them down. Archers are firing into their missile cavalry, not really doing any damage. It's a shame, but so let's see how we're going here. Already we're starting to move in the retreat, which is not good. We need them to stay in the fight, keep them strong, keep them savage. So we pushed one of their units back. So their flanks like this, I think it's just like they're retreating for a little bit, but they might come back. See, now they're on their way back. Whereas if it's gone completely white, they're in full retreat. So there was another magic spell used against my big uns, and it's not looking good for us. Something I forgot to show you was the units. It was still pretty tight, neck to neck almost, in terms of unit counts. They've got a slight advantage over me on that, and they've charged my missile units with their demigryph knights. So they're perhaps the best looking unit in the game. So a lot of my orcs, or a lot of my greenskins have retreated. No, not just orcs, they're goblins in there too, and whatever other beasts there are. They left the giant to fend for himself, and that's the reason why I think no greenskin army can go with that one, because they're so brain dead. They don't actually retreat. They don't know when they've been defeated. They just keep on slamming the ground, which is brilliant. And that's what you need in an army. So now pushing again. Now we're gonna cut them off somehow, I reckon. Here's the shaman. So he needs to cast another stomp, I reckon. I don't think it's happening. It's going to hidden units are revealed. That's alright. That doesn't matter. And there's his wizard. See, he's just about dead. And he's fleeing, I think. Yeah, he's fleeing. He's broken. He's gonna run. So come on, boys. Let's keep it together. He's really pushed a few of mine back in retreat, but we just keep coming back. That's what I like to see. I like to see them fight to the end. There's my Euro unit, and he's been some kind of hex against him. That's not good. The shaman's fighting on his own. He's actually quite a strong unit. Another bit of hex against him, so, well, maybe that's a positive type of spell that's going on there. That doesn't look too positive. He just pushed him away, used some of that wind spell. He's quite low in health. Archers are firing into him, so it's pretty concentrated battle at the moment. It's all happening here. Got some activity here. I think I've just lacked a bit of concentration because they're not actually fighting him. They're just kind of standing there and defending themselves on the side. Yeah, now we're starting to really cut their numbers down. The archers are doing a good job. They got a unit here, flanking you, but this is alright. This is not too bad. And here we just need to get more organised. I think we're just chasing off broken units over there, so that's less than helpful at the moment. We need them here, but like I said, we are getting some kind of advantage here because if you look at the little status bars, they're all going in the red and minus still in the green, so they're losing their numbers. Look at the unit count. Enemy troops have got less, so I've got the advantage. It's a more significant advantage now. But yeah, it's not looking good. We're still in retreat. The shaman wants to run, but he can't. He's walking through. My hero unit's standing strong. Is this now Ironhide? Okay, it's a transformer, isn't it? No, but that's a Grimgore Ironhide. This unit in here. Alright, so the shaman's been killed. Still, he decides to stand and fight using some positive magic. I think that's it. Yeah, I think he's got the positive. So I'm just moving. Oh, he's nearly dead, and he's not good. But at the same time, it's not such a big loss. In the Greenskins, what I've noticed is because if you look at all the traits of every unit before you go into the game, they all have a leadership negative thing. So there's no leadership bonuses. And how that's translating on the battlefield is that what I've noticed with Empire and Chaos and oh, here we go, they're going to fight. This is where he's going to die. And all the other factions, except for maybe the Vampire counts, is that when the hero unit is slain, morale goes down something shocking, and they all start running. They hightail it. Doesn't happen with the Greenskins, so that's a positive thing. But here we are. We've routed their army. So remember what if you watched my last video, I talked a little bit about how if you chase units, they don't come back. So this is what I'm trying to do here. I'm just using this unit to chase them off the field. I don't know if that's something they've intentionally programmed into the game or if it's a glitch, but I'm bloody using that to my advantage at the moment because that is a big chunk of troops that can easily turn this battle around in their favour. So we're not going to give them that opportunity. I'm just going to try and pick off the wizard, who's not doing too much, and neither is the hero unit. He's got full health. He should be doing something. But then again, he's too far away from his troops to rally them. So, oh no, that's the sorry, that's the witch hunter. But he could still be doing something too. That's his hero unit, the wizard. He's in retreat. So I suppose that's why these guys are in retreat too. But they're not in that full retreat. Like I was saying, their flags have still got colour in it. It's when they've got that no colour. Is this an example of one? Yeah, here's an example of one. It's in complete retreat. They're not coming back. They're gone. Yeah, so let's just keep this fight going. So here we are. They're about to go into full retreat, I think. The Outriders. We've got nothing really to counter them, so they're just picking off my troops as they go along. So I just got to maintain. See, they've turned around because nothing's been chasing them. So I've sent some axe infantry after them. That's it. Smash them! And they're going back into retreat. They'll be going to a full retreat now, I reckon. Oh no, they can still come back. Oh, smashing them up pretty damn good. Well done. And that's how it's done. Now they're full retreat. They're not coming back. You can concentrate on this lot here. Now there's another lot of units. No. As soon as they saw them, no. To hell with this. I do not have time for that. Let's get out of here. That's what they're saying. My units are chasing them off. So this is pretty much a victory. I'm gonna call it a victory right now. There's no way they can turn this around. My units are too. I've got too many units, and let's have a look at the unit count. Yeah, see, I've got basically 200 units extra on them, and they're all in retreat. They'll keep on retreating. The morale in my army's still going good. So we have. Is it a solo Black Axe? He might be just catching up with the rest of the mob in front of him. Can't catch him, but here we go. We have 2 units that are willing to come back into the fray. Good on them for trying, but I've got one that's about to retreat. Let's see how this goes down. They just got hammered. And now we're returning the favour. Oh, we just got hit from behind. Jeez, there's a sandwich going on here. Multiple pieces of bread. And everyone's in retreat except for them. So they've had a small victory there. They still can't turn. Unless all these units decide to just stop and charge these 3, there's no way they can turn it around. Their hero unit's still quite strong, but what are we doing here? We've got our archers, and they're just going to pick him off. So slowly his health's going. They're going to run out of ammo before that happens, but I think he might just go and retreat because there'll be no other units on field. Or maybe he quits because there's only a minute left, but there's still some units in play. We'll see how it runs out. Here he goes with the Outriders, and then they're starting to go and retreat. So here too, I just really like the way the Empire units look. Dressed well. The sword, is that a wavy sword? Yeah, he's got a bit of a wavy sword in there. So they've got different sword types. That's it. I didn't realise that. So they've got some wavy swords, and they've got some straight edge swords as well. There you go. That's nice. So not only is their armour and their clothing vary a little bit, and their faces, but also their swords. So that's good. That's a bit of attention to detail there, you could say. You know, it's also, but for that is like a very minor thing. You wouldn't think they'd bother, but they did. So there we go. Another victory for us. So thanks again for sticking around. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you've liked this video. And if you didn't, let me know what's wrong, and I'll try and fix it up in the next one. So I'll catch you all later. Thanks, guys.